Hi, this is Christelle Martinet, and as I said in other videos, this is a series of few videos that I'm posting both on this website, the Christelle Martinet um, the Christelle Martinet YouTube channel, and on my my Multiple Voices Soul Work web YouTube. Oh my God, I'm having trouble. The YouTube channel. But in this video, I'd like to talk about a service that I offer, which is extremely interesting. It's a spirit guide team reading. And how does it work? Well, it's after consulting with you and getting the information that I need from you and the permission to access your Akashic record, I go in and establish the number of guides that you have, spirit guides, and I work with their primary energy centers. And I'll talk about the primary energy centers in another video, and their soul vibrational rates as well. And what's interesting is that it's possible to, they typically have names, my first spirit guide is Peter, okay? And he comes from a certain specific soul group. He does come from that group, and he's on my mission. He's here to protect me. And what's interesting is, and I can also typically find their, they tell me how they will appear. Okay. For example, Peter would say to me, just call me Peter. He was a preacher, tall, thin, black preacher, and was from a specific soul group that reflects that role that he had on Earth. And really interesting is that it's possible to understand their role on the team, what they're there to guide you on, and what they're there to help you with, and how they present to you. For example, Peter, with Peter, whenever I lose things, and I know it's silly. I know it's silly. It sounds silly, but I can assure you, I would go nuts. I go nuts all the time. And believe me, when the keys are missing, I know it's big information. It's important stuff. And I've lost so many things, and then found them again, just as when I get the message. But they can present to you through music, through animal sounds, through classical music. There's so many ways. And the reading that we do together after I do the research takes about an hour time. And there are, after that, 3 follow-up sessions of 30 minutes each, where I channel the guides and help you channel the guides. We go over the 3 sessions are established in time, depending what works best for you. It could be one a month. It could be once every 2 months. It could be once every week. Depends on what you need. And I typically help you work with them by establishing certain homework that would help you. For example, one of my clients is a songwriter, and when she writes and when she composes, I tell her, listen to any kind of some kind of motivation that you have, some kind of inspiration, how the inspiration comes to you, and leave a sheet of paper or something nearby and write down, take notes on when it is, what time of day, how it presents. Is it music? Okay. And also I'll do this for many people in terms of their dreams. What happens during their dreams? What do they typically see? And we try to link it to this spirit guide team reading. And in the next 3 sessions that follow up this first session, we come to grips, and ultimately people are able to channel themselves. They can speak to their guides regularly. They can actually ask them how they would like to get messages. Can one of you be the main guide? I would like to talk to, say, Michael now. I'd rather talk to Sierra now. And Sierra has a certain role on the team. Well, that's that day I'm feeling like I really need help in that role with in that realm, and so it is quite interesting the value that something like this has for you, because it really accompanies you into your everyday life. And it helps you avoid a lot of problems. It helps you understand. It helps you also understand, typically, why you get into trouble when you weren't supposed to. Why a guide leads you astray, because then you come face to face with an answer, and this has happened to me so many times, so many times. Well, that's it. If you have any questions, do write to me. It was a pleasure, and I'll be coming up with more little videos on other things that I do during the day today, perhaps. Bye-bye.